Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, June 20, 2025. Fiery, energetic Mars heads into your sector of career and reputation today, and will visit here until August 6th. This transit animates your status, career, or ambitions. Whether it's professional or personal, you are likely to have an increased passion for getting ahead. This transit stirs your drive to excel or your desire to be recognized for your accomplishments. It can be a time to take the lead and initiative more often and pursue your goals directly and with vigor. At times during this transit, you could find yourself in conflict with others, but you'll get better at this as you go along. Today, you can feel torn between business and pleasure, and your attention can be divided. Either your relationships distract you from your work, or you're not entirely present in your relationships because you're thinking about your work. In truth, the drives towards both areas of life are strong these days, and you have all the tools to do both well. A whole new cosmic vibe has popped up for you to face. The energy of the moment now until August 6, 2025 could divert you away from your romantic and personal life and push you to the grindstone in your career. Singles and couples may notice that they aren't able to spend as much time loving and snuggling as much as they may want, but as long as you communicate with suitors or partners, you should be fine. Yet, this energy can put singles in connection with possible lovers, so if you looking to social climb, use this time wisely. If budgeting isn't on your list of things to do, maybe it should be. You're in the perfect mental space for making detailed plans. Save the visionary stuff for later. Money should come first. You thrive on having a secret plan. This is nothing to be ashamed of. Secret plans are really pacts you make with yourself, a way of challenging yourself and being protected at the same time from public scrutiny. Now is a great time to isolate a particular health goal. Improve your skin by drinking copious amounts of water throughout the day, improve your muscle tone with furtive workouts, or save your pennies and treat yourself to a relaxing getaway when possible. You're likely to be very focused on work and career goals on this day. It's an excellent time to take a good look at where you're heading in this crucial area of your life, especially if things haven't been going your way recently. Making changes can be frightening, yet if things have gotten to the point where you aren't sure what to do, it may be time to take some risks. See what you can do, and don't hesitate to seek out some advice. Over 7 months after returning to your sector of adventure, travel, learning, and discovery, Mars not only leaves today but returns to your career sector just as you have moved into some of the most pivotal 3 weeks of the year on the job front. Mars has spent more than enough time fueling a passion for adventure that this will make it easy to hold on to, as this professional year not so much gets its second wind, but as you reach the point where it all begins. Life is going to get busier, but fortunately, with the lunar nodes helping to monitor your work and life balance. A week on from a full moon in Sagittarius that saw the moon clash with the sun in your relationship sector, putting a balance between your own and your relationship needs to the test, the conditions couldn't be more different. As the moon leaves your communication sector, a friendly aspect to the sun in his final days in your relationship sector has put them back in harmony while helping to jumpstart the communication lines. Aries, momentum is building but clarity must lead the way. Quote of the day: power without focus is just noise. Color: ruby red, energizing yet grounded. Lucky numbers: 1, 5, 17. A plan you've been nurturing starts showing signs of progress. Don't rush the finish line, move with precision. Even small wins today matter. Our eyes in the sky. For June 20, 2025, the tarot paints a picture of renewed strength, subtle choices, and stepping into your personal power with quiet confidence. The cards drawn today are Strength, 2 of Swords, Queen of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups. This spread speaks of inner resilience, emerging clarity, creative purpose, and a fresh emotional beginning. Let's explore the energy of the day together, in a way that feels personal, meaningful, and encouraging. We begin with the card of Strength. And it's not about physical power, it's the kind of strength that comes from deep within. The kind you show when you choose patience over anger, compassion over defensiveness, or courage when you'd rather run. You might find yourself today in a situation that tests your response, and Strength is reminding you, you already have the grace and grounding you need. Maybe you're managing a difficult conversation, calming your own overthinking, or simply keeping faith when something feels unclear. This card shows up as a quiet lion beside you, not to roar, but to remind you that your calm is your superpower. Next is the Two of Swords, a card that suggests some of us may be sitting at a crossroad. There's likely a decision or a situation where things still feel uncertain, as if you're weighing options or holding off from choosing. That's okay. Sometimes we're not ready to decide because we need more information, or because the heart and mind are pulling in different directions. The invitation here is not to rush, but to go inward. If you're caught between two paths, ask yourself, what would I choose if I wasn't afraid? If you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. Trust that clarity is coming, but for now, give yourself permission to pause. Then we meet the Queen of Wands, the radiant and bold energy that brings warmth, creativity, and self-assuredness into your day. This card invites you to step out and be seen, even just a little more than usual. Speak up in the meeting. Say yes to something that excites you. Wear the outfit that feels like a statement. The Queen of Wands doesn't dim herself to fit in, and you don't have to either. This energy can also bring a magnetic pull in relationships or social settings, so don't be surprised if people are drawn to your presence today. Own it, and use it wisely. Shine, not for attention, but because your light naturally uplifts others. Next comes the Eight of Pentacles, grounding us in the joy of process. This card is about putting in the work, not in a punishing way, but in a deeply satisfying, purpose-driven way. Whether you're crafting something with your hands, learning a new skill, or refining a habit, this card reminds you that growth happens in the quiet moments. The way you show up matters. Today is a great time to commit to something tangible that serves your long-term goals, even if it's just for 20 minutes. Progress, no matter how small, is still progress. And if you've been doubting your path, this card says, your efforts are building something lasting. Finally, we land on the Ace of Cups, a beautiful sign of emotional renewal. This card can appear as a new feeling, a shift in the heart, or the start of something that fills your cup emotionally, be it romance, creative inspiration, or a sense of spiritual connection. The Ace of Cups often feels like that unexpected moment when you feel alive again, even after a heavy season. If you've been hoping for emotional healing or waiting for something meaningful to bloom, this is a soft yes from the universe. Let love in however it appears. A kind word, a meaningful encounter, or a small reminder that your heart is open and worthy of joy. So, June 20th is about navigating inner strength, moving through indecision with grace, owning your power with the Queen's fire, and remembering that hard work and an open heart will never betray you. Wherever you are on your journey today, whether you're wrestling with uncertainty, stepping into our voice, or just taking it one task at a time, know that you're not alone. The energy around you is supportive, encouraging, and ready to help you grow into your next chapter. Have you recently had to make a tough choice or reclaim your confidence after a period of doubt? I'd love to hear how this message resonates with your path. Share your reflections in the comments. Your voice might be the mirror someone else needs today.